Live out of Cape Town. This is the UFC 276 recap with Zaz and myself, Big V.
Let's go. Vichy, our first featured fight of the night was obviously our boy Dricus du Plessis
The
versus
homeboy.
Brad Tavares. What a stalwart and tough gatekeeper of the middleweight division.
Yes.
What a fight, bro.
What a great fight. It showed us a lot of Dricus and to the people that watch the UFC.
100%.
All good style. Very hard to predict. But stutter. Almost looks like he's tired. Almost like he's lost a lot of energy. And I don't think the commentators kind of got that. That's how he kind of fights.
Yeah.
He always kind of looks like that.
Yeah.
And I
Just
think
usually gets the finish earlier,
that is true.
so you
Exactly.
don't see the full picture generally.
Yeah.
But this is how he fights.
And this is how he fights, and it was amazing to watch. I think in the first round, a lot of people would give it to Brad,
Yeah.
and in the second
me
and
too.
third, you would probably give it to Dricus. He just dominated. He pieced him up, and he showed
Shut
Brad
out.
Tavares what the business is all about.
Beautiful, bro. It was a complete shutout. I think Dricus, he did well in the first round. It was a close round, but I'd give it to Brad Tavares too. And I thought Dricus did really well. I think Brad Tavares won that first round because Dricus made the mistake of trying to suplex him,
Yeah.
slipping, and then Brad landing
Yes.
on him. So I think that was a big factor in why Brad Tavares possibly won that first round. The second and the third, wow, Dricus just I think he immersed himself on Brad Tavares, and
Yeah.
it was too much for Brad Tavares. Punches in bunches, a
Yeah.
volume puncher, someone really strong, really fast. Brad Tavares can eat a shot, son.
He can eat a
Wow,
shot.
like that was amazing, a masterclass from Dricus. I think also really nice that he got a decision under his belt because he's a finisher.
He's a finisher. He
So it
is-
was really nice for history.
Yes.
For them when they speak about him in a title contention
Yeah.
fight one day. The fact that he can go with someone like Brad Tavares for 3
Yeah.
rounds, 15 minutes, and outpace him and
And
almost
out-
get him out there.
Yes, and basically do what all the people that have been Brad Tavares and the big people in that middleweight division have been able to do against him.
Yeah.
They haven't been able to put him down or take him out, but they've been able to smash him up and get the win against him, and that's exactly what Dricus did.
Yeah, piece him up. So absolutely fantastic
Yo,
result for South
great.
African MMA and for
Let's
Dricus
go.
and Team CIT out in Pretoria. Really happy for you boys. We feel like we're part of it.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely buzzing for this one. And on to the next. And we'll see who that is for Dricus. Hopefully, maybe someone like Calvin Gastelum.
Possibly.
I know that was the call out. So let's see if that can be made. Beautiful. Vichy, on to our main card of the evening. Starting off with a damn letdown. Oh, fuck. Pedro Munoz was getting pieced up on the feet.
Yes.
He looked like a grade 3 boy fighting a grade 12 boy, and size included with that.
Yeah,
and
100%.
I think he landed 2 significant strikes
Possibly.
on Sean O'Malley up until that point. Apparently got poked in the eye and called it quits. Said no, I'm taking
No.
my ball and I'm going home.
100%. He thought he got touched. He thought he got poked in the eye. And all he got was a little bit of a feeling on the eye. You know, he just a little. He did
He just held his eye closed really tightly and said, "It's black.
It's black. I can't see.
I can't see."
Even though you can see the muscles around his face really
It's
being
contact.
used so that he can keep his eye closed.
Also,
There was no relaxing of his face. He didn't try to open his eye. He was keeping it closed as if, he's trying to get out of it.
Yeah, when watching this live, you pointed it out perfectly on the replay, on the slow mo, and we'll add it in here. Where's the big reaction to when someone does poke you in the eye and
Yeah.
it burns or it stings or it's hurtful? Like, where's that reaction? There was,
Exactly.
oh, Sean pushed his face away.
Literally.
And I think a bit of his ring finger got in there,
But I mean,
potentially, but
even
it
if it
looks
was,
so light.
it was just a.
It was a grazing, a light grazing.
Yo, 100%.
But Pedro, I think, made the decision of a man who looked to me like he didn't want to be there. It's very, rich coming from someone who's not fighting there.
Yeah.
I understand, but it just seems like, he took the easy way out, and it was such a buzzkill.
It's such a
Buzzkill of
To
note.
start the night out like that.
Oh,
the
with
way
such
it started.
anticipated fight. Very disappointing. Amazing performance from Sugar Sean O'Malley.
Yes, amazing as usual, and he deserves to get a bigger opponent of this.
Don't
Somebody
give
higher
that
than
boy.
Pedro. Don't make this a rematch or
Pedro
anything.
couldn't reach him.
Yeah, and it was a waste of.
Yeah.
To be honest, it was kind of a waste of time. To be honest with you.
Absolutely crazy.
And I hope Pedro really looks at this and decides, you know, how he should really take things going forward.
Vishen, I want an overturning of this law or
Yo.
this result, and I want it to be specifically titled as such: Sean O'Malley, winner by disqualification.
Yo,
Pedro being disqualified for lying,
for lying.
for being a liar.
100%.
Because don't you been a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
You've been a bitch. Like you got moved and then you said,
Yeah.
nah, I
don't
don't
wanna
like
be
being
anymore.
moved. I'm taking my ball, I'm going out.
Yeah.
Oh, you poked me in my eye. I can't see anything. I'm out. Are you okay, Pedro? Are you sure? Do you want sweets? My eye. I think I broke my eye. You can't break your eye, bitch.
No, you can't. He's saying he probably hurt the back of his eye.
Yeah, you'd know that in that moment. Right?
100%.
Look, you can come back with reports, medical reports saying he has a detached retina. We don't know. We'll have to see.
This is true.
But until such thing happens, I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling you a bitch, Pedro.
100%.
Then the old guard handing it over to the
Yo.
new guard. Robbie Lawler versus
It's
Brian
Brian
Barberena. Obviously a stand-up battle of note,
Yes.
as you pointed out rightfully. Fight of the night.
Fight of the night. They got their bonuses and they deserve it. For two men at that age, well, specifically Robert Lawler,
Robbie,
at 40 years old, to put on a fight like that, he's showing something to a lot of these young guys that are too scared to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of these guys don't know what it takes to be that level. And I don't think they all have the balls to take it to that level, to be honest with you.
Yeah, all the skill set. And I mean, even in this fight, Robbie Lawler looked the better striker. He found the
good.
range better. He had obviously really good distance control. He had such good head movement. He
Yes.
did get into some good shot, obviously.
No, of course.
But he had some really great head movement and pieced Brian up
Yes.
for a large part of that fight. And that's the thing, though. Round two, you just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah.
When you get hit by these younger boys, I think
100%.
sometimes 33,
Brian
7 years younger
Barberena
than
look like he had that farmer strength.
100%. He does, and wow, I'm happy for Brian Barberena.
Yes.
And
Good win
yeah,
for him.
wow, what a show by Robbie Lawler. He should be proud of himself.
Very proud of himself. I think he should probably retire though.
Yeah. Look, I think it's part of his lifestyle. And I think he's one of those people that just lives out in Miami and
Yeah.
trains in Sanford. And I think because he's still rolling, strong with the boys in the gym, I think that's why he's still going. So, but let's see. I would love to, for Robert to call it. Sean Strickland versus Alex Poatan Pereira. It didn't last long.
It didn't last long ago.
First round, 2 minutes 36 seconds in, and Alex Pereira got the finish with a long range left hook,
A long range left hook. and
which
then just
sparked Sean. Finished it with
go
two
down
right
and then
hands.
just two right hands. And the second one, you don't even see from the first angle they showed you.
Amazing.
The first angle they showed you, you think you just hit him once and he goes down.
Bruh.
But if you actually watch it, first hit and a quick follow up,
On the forehead.
and then that was just a good night nurse.
Brad, you know when that part in the movie when the good guy shoots the bad guy, or flash in the center of the forehead.
Yes.
He's holding the hostage.
Yes.
I don't know, the knife or
Yes.
the gun.
And he shoots
and then
the guy with
there's
the
like, leave Jane alone, and then it just hits him here and it goes. That's
Yo.
what I felt like that second punch was to the forehead. We showed this
yeah.
absolutely amazing finish from a killer, no doubt, a kickboxing killer.
A kickboxing killer.
And the stage is set for Israel Adesanya. What a fight.
100%. Look,
Amazing fight.
he's a beast from glory. He can hit, bruh. And if you're going to stand with him and you're going to try, like the mistake Sean Strickland made was he came inside too. He rushed in and he wasn't defending his fucking face.
Well, he did defend it. Like to be fair to him, he did have his hand up
Yeah,
this side,
yeah.
but Alex Pereira just hit him literally through the hook and pulled it closer
Yeah.
because he saw the hand was up.
Up.
So
So he found it anyway, man.
because he was moving in the direction that he was, you know,
Yeah.
he knew that he's coming forward.
Because he's so effective
Oh.
at that game, man. He's been
It's the
doing
same
that
thing he
game.
knocked Izzy out with.
Yes, it's literally the same.
The same
thing.
punch. So absolutely amazing fight. For all that it lasted. Really fun finish. And Sean Strickland, I'm still a fan.
Big fan.
I'm still a fan. Take it easy. Now you work your way back up and you expand your game a bit and not
Yeah.
walk forward that much. And you
Yeah.
know. So but yeah. Anyways, really good fight. Up until the finish. Till after the finish, I guess. And now it's, you know, Sean Strickland probably go to Daniel Vittori or someone like that, and
Yeah.
Powhatan to Izzy to the Stylebender.
Yes.
Maybe December.
Ooh.
That would be amazing. I say, you know what? Adesanya versus Alex Pereira,
Mm.
Glover versus Yuri
Yo.
in a rematch, and Valentina versus
Tyler
Santos.
Santos in a rematch.
that would be amazing.
Damn.
Awfully Brazilian.
Yes, that makes complete sense for that Brazilian card in December.
Absolutely
It'll make-
amazing.
Yo, that would be amazing actually.
Vichy, moving on to our co-main event of the evening. Alex Volkanovski,
Yes.
Alexander the Great Volkanovski. Let
Yes.
me get it right every time from now on out.
Yes,
Versus Max
Alexander.
Blessed Holloway.
100%.
It went the distance, obviously.
The distance. That was both our predictions. We both thought the distance. You thought Volk would win, I thought Max would win. Fortunately, Max did not show up to the fight as well as he probably could have. This was his worst performance out of the 3 fights. And as somebody who's a big Max fan, I like to admit that Alex Volkanovski is the better fighter by far. That performance was amazing.
He left no doubt.
He left no doubt in my mind that he was great. He is the best featherweight right now and possibly the best featherweight of all time.
Look, yeah, I think it would be kind of disrespectful to Jose Aldo.
Yeah,
But at the same time, I'm buying that.
yeah,
To be honest with you, I think he is.
yeah.
I think he puts Jose Aldo to shame.
Just
And-
the way he worked people, like it's crazy.
Look, Jose, that skill, that
Yeah,
art of knocking people out
Yeah.
will always be mesmerizing.
Yes.
Always have, you know, have you grip.
Yeah.
And his legacy, obviously, he's a Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer. However, I think Volkanovski at featherweight, I don't think there's anybody better.
I think he just takes it to the next level, man.
Yeah.
Like Aldo was amazing. He was like one of the best in the sport for like 10 years. He was on
Yeah.
top. But what I see from Volk is like he'll be able to beat the people Aldo couldn't, man.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean. And like if who knows what would happen if they had to fight each other in their prime. But I'm just saying that Volkanovski right now is the best
Amazing.
of the best. I
He
think.
might be the best pound for pound fighter.
You're
in the
currently
UFC.
in the UFC, and look what he's doing. What did he say at the end of that fight? What does he want to do?
Yeah.
He wants to go up.
He wants to go up to lightweight, and I think it's a great option. I mean, him versus Charles Oliveira, him versus Islam Makhachev.
Yo.
I think that's so
Whatever they
interesting.
put on, it's gonna be very
Him
interesting.
versus Dustin Poirier,
Yes, anything.
Justin Gaethje.
Doesn't get. Oof.
Those are fun
Oh.
fights because of his activity,
That's a
because of how
slugfest.
hard they can hit,
Yeah,
opposed to Max. And
yeah.
I would like to see Max and him at 155.
That would actually be very interesting.
Do you know what I mean? Because I think
Um,
Max, you know, the power would translate a bit more.
Yeah, 100%. Look,
For Max.
with Max, I think featherweight is kind of a dead. It's a dead division.
It's time to go up.
It's time to go up. It's time to go up. Look, I personally think he could go all the way up to welterweight.
It's tall enough.
He's tall
He's
enough.
done it before.
And the weight cut. When they had that live weighing show, he looked like a skeleton.
His cheekbones.
His cheekbones were like in. And
Crazy. Yeah.
I think maybe he's doing himself injustice by trying to go that low at this age.
Yeah.
He should maybe go up.
Yeah,
And I
it's
think
it's
better
time.
for
It's time. Okay, and then and obviously next for Volkanovski in this division, it's going to be tough.
him. Yeah, who are you gonna?
Bryce Mitchell is calling for this fight.
Yeah,
you know what I
exactly.
mean? Obviously, that's not outlandish, but I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
yeah, I think it's going to be tough. It's
We,
gonna be
we don't really want to see that right now.
no. No.
You know what I mean? Like, I would want Bryce Mitchell to have at least 2 more fights, and he would have to get through people that Volkanovski has beaten to
Yeah.
even get there.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful to those people that I know there's nobody else that you can really put Volk in right now.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you kind of got to give him that stature, not give him some kid that's 9th on the standings to fight the champion
Yeah,
right now.
you possibly destroying him. Guys, moving on to the main event of the evening. Wow, Israel Adesanya versus Jared Cannonier.
Stupendo.
It did quite go down how I expected. I'll be honest. I expected that to happen.
Yeah, I called it to be similar to Anderson Silva and Izzy.
Yeah.
And it kind of was like that, you know, like Izzy stayed on the outside as much as he could. He played the game, he played the game, and people hate it, and I know people don't like it, and I understand people want to see a slugfest. They want every fight they want to see. But the thing is, fighting itself is, and especially MMA, is so diverse.
Yeah.
It's never gonna be the same.
Yeah.
And it could go to the ground. It could be a technical round like this one. It could be a slugfest. It could be many things. It could be a mistake or whatever
Yeah.
it is. That's the beauty of the sport. And Izzy
It's crazy.
did the masterclass. He didn't get hit that much, and he hit Cannonier more. There's nothing better for a fighter to do in a fight, especially a striker, to do in a fight. That's his game plan.
Yeah. What's the best case scenario? You get in, you get out clean, you
Yeah.
do quick work, you get out clean, and you go home
Oh.
safely.
He's state champion.
I mean, you stay champion. I don't understand why people feel the need to have other people, even if it is cage fighting, to go through mad shit and crazy experiences so that they can, for our entertainment. You have to
Yeah.
understand, like, you get what you get and you don't get upset. Be
Yeah.
happy. Like you know what I mean? I think people are short-sighted in that
Yeah.
sense. But I mean, I also
And
understand from
CTE is real, fam.
yeah.
You get hit hard too many times.
This man had over 80 kickboxing fights. Like, give him some slack.
Yeah.
But also understand that his opponent has to be the one to go and get it if they want it.
Yes. They
You
have
know,
to try.
So
Because
and
he's gonna guard.
yeah, it's just it's math.
Yeah.
It's MMA math.
It's almost as if he's standing, you are trying to fight him, and he's guarding his title by the way he's fighting. Like,
Yeah.
he's the bra in front of the gold you want to get.
100%.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the final boss
The final
in the
boss.
game, and you need to beat him. And
Yeah.
if you can't, then you don't win.
100%.
You know?
And Jared did well. I thought he did as well as he could.
Yeah.
Because it's so difficult to enter on Izzy, and it's because you're gonna get slapped around, and it's also very difficult to grapple him because he's got great balance. He's tall. His grappling has been very good, and I just want to see him pick up a bit more muscle. Izzy Adesanya. I think the power will translate more. He won't be as fast, and I understand that he wants to be faster than everybody else.
Yes.
But I think I think Izzy's perfect scenario in this situation, in this fight, was exactly how the fight played out, but clipping him in the first or second or third,
Yeah.
fourth or fifth. Anyway, if he clipped him and finished it, I think he would have taken that rather. But I mean, what the entrance, what the walkout.
was crazy.
It's the best I've ever seen in the
Yes.
UFC. I want a bit more of that. Like
Yeah.
in the beginning with the dancing scenes, I was a bit concerned. I was like, oh, like, I don't really know if that's what I personally would like for the sport.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. But anyways, that's how I thought about it. And a few
Nice.
years later, I wish there was more of it.
Yeah, now you see it, you're like, why isn't it being done more?
Precisely.
I mean, why is it only one guy that we have to wait for every few months to do it, man?
100%.
It
yeah.
should be.
And then he's vilified for it,
Yeah.
by some.
Yeah, by some, like.
Oh, he walks out like that, but he doesn't knock the guy. Relax, this is a fight. This is this is
Yeah.
not scripted.
The whole entrance is not a real thing, man. And the thing is, as much as he believes he can, even if he says it before the fight, oh, I'm gonna knock him out. It doesn't work out that way when the fight actually happens. He might not knock him out.
Hey, relax.
Relax, man. Max also said the fight wouldn't last 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Max got moved. I love Max all the way. But
Me too.
fighters say things and people say things and they don't know if it's going to be true or not. And they do things and it might imply certain things. But guess what? People aren't right all the time. You aren't right all the time, Naya. Don't judge people for not being right.
100%.
You know?
100%. But look, for me personally, a striking battle, amazing. For the most part, amazing. I enjoyed it. I really did. I had fun. I can't wait to see Powhatan
Yes.
versus Izzy
Oof.
next.
That's gonna be crazy.
I will challenge you though. Go on YouTube, type in Izzy Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, Glory Kickboxing, and watch the first fight. Watch the whole 22-minute video, and tell me you think Alex Pereira won. I'd be interested to see who actually feels that way.
Okay.
I don't know how I got that decision. Also, it was really fun seeing Izzy with the Chinese flag. Go watch the fight, you'll know what I'm talking about. He ripped the Chinese flag.
Yo, that's dope.
Literally water down as it came out. Anyways, he has a bit. You'll see in the video. He gives a bit of information about it. And the second fight, again, he was finding success, and Alex caught him with that combination that he finished Strickland with this morning, and that's how he knocked out Izzy. So small margins, and it's going to be a huge one. It's going to be a massive ball to that fight, and I can't wait. All roads lead to
Brazil.
Brazil. I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. This has been a really great card. It was fun covering it.
Yes.
And I can't wait for the next one.
Next one, UFC 277. I believe that is Kai Kara France was Brian Moreno. Amanda Nunes was Juliana Pena. The Ultimate Fighter main event.
Yeah, so Anthony Smith versus Ankalaev, Magomed Ankalaev, that's going to be huge. Derek Lewis versus Sergey Pavlovich. That's the Serbian wrestler,
Yes.
or Romanian wrestler, sorry. Brian Moreno versus Kai Kara France, a number one contender fight, which is going to be absolutely amazing at flyweight, 125 pounds. And then Juliana Pena versus Amanda Nunes for the gold. Please like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate the support.
And hit that notification bell to keep updated.